And we are live with another Move TV. This is one that a lot of people have been waiting for. It's to get Katie on to tell us all about herself, what it is that she does, and everything else that we want to talk about with Katie. Katie, welcome to Move TV. She said she was so excited this afternoon. She said it's like being on telly in the afternoon, which is very kind, Katie. You generally feeling quite positive and quite excited for this?
Oh yes, I'm itching to go.
There you go. What kind of afternoon TV, if you actually had the time, would you actually watch?
Dickinson's Real Deal.
Okay, I need to paint myself orange then and start talking about antiques, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Do you always get it right or wrong in terms of the valuation of those things?
Sometimes it's hit and miss. It's definitely hit and miss that, on the valuations.
Absolutely. It's surprising sometimes, isn't it?
It is
on those programs. You get something that looks really valuable, maybe quite big, etc., and then it will go for like a tenner.
Yeah.
And then someone will come along and it's like, oh, look at this. It's got a little bit of gold, but it's just a small pen, and it's like it's 20 grand. Like,
oh. Wow.
don't use it. Don't use it. Put it back. So Katie, tell us, you are an entrepreneurial type, are you not? And you like to follow, like to plow your own field, as it were. What made you decide that working for yourself was the way to go?
Okay, well, I'll tell you about the time I started working. It was with the Royal Mail. I used to be a cleaner for the Royal Mail many moons ago. So you're talking about over 20 years ago. And I started pretty young. And I thought I do like cleaning because I find it therapeutic for me. Take me time with it. Don't rush and everything else. And I thought, my granddad used to say to me, where there's muck, there's brass.
Love that as a turn of phrase. It's great, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? So I've been a cleaner for like 20 odd years, and I love it, and I thought, right, I can go on my own doing cleaning, but I find it hard at the moment, to try and get private cleans. So I've had to go to work with a firm, just to bringing them extra money in, extra hours in, and all that, keep me out of mischief, get me out of the house and everything else. Yeah. So, and I also do online businesses as well. So
fantastic.
I've got about 4 online businesses, to sort out and everything else. So once I do the cleaning, I spend about an hour just having a rest and all that, chilling out, and then crack on with my online businesses. So, it's doing a bit, I'm juggling at the moment, but I'm really focused and energized as well. So
but what was it in there that made you decide to do this yourself? Do you feel like you're made for working for yourself compared with working for someone else?
Yeah, I am made. Yeah. Obviously, the companies can get you work coming in, but I like to do my own thing as well. Go solo, go self-employed, and everything else. Because it's a massive journey. It's a massive step for me as well. So, I find it really interesting talking to people. On my journey on the cleaning side, because you don't know who you're going to meet. And also, with my online businesses, to talk to people, and people could be interested in, which I've got a few customers now with cleaning customers, and also my Avon as well. So I do Avon, which is like a beauty, skincare. They sell clothes and also jewelry as well.
It's quite interesting because one of those, you're interacting with people, or 2 of those, you're interacting with people. You're going out, you're meeting with them. You're selling to them, if you like. Cleaning is very much yes, you have to sell it in the first place, but then you get on with it on your own in your own time. So do you quite like the balance of that?
Oh, I do. I love the balance of it. I really do. Because I find my journey so far, um, I'm on the right path. Don't get me wrong, I'm on the right path, but it has been. I've had a few ups and downs with my mental health and everything else, So I had to like take a back step from like networking and everything else, and focus on myself a bit more. And then, when I'm ready, go back into networking
Yeah.
because I do like me networking. I like to meet new people and everything else. Yeah, I love it.
And they like to meet you too, Katie, as well, which is great. You always bring energy to a room, which is fantastic. I have to say, I understand when you say, cleaning, you find your own space in there as well. And actually, that's actually good for your mental health, right?
Oh,
Because
it is. Yeah, yeah.
and there's going to be some people listening to this who think I'm absolutely mad now. Oh, Mark says you're an inspiration, Katie. There you
Oh,
go.
thanks, Mark.
That's lovely,
Brilliant.
isn't it?
Excellent.
Because every week, Katie, one of the things that I like to spend time doing on a weekend is doing the ironing.
Oh,
Now
I
there
hate
will be
ironing. I
no,
hate
yeah, there
ironing.
you go, there you go. There will
I
be
don't like ironing.
loads of people watching that go, hate ironing, can't stand it. But for me, it's just a really good mental health space, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
understand that
and and
totally.
and everybody's different when it comes to their mental health, and everybody's different when it comes to finding that kind of space. But you know, for me, it's a period where actually, because I'm doing that, I get away from the children
I know.
because they're like, okay, Dad's doing the ironing, can't interrupt when there's a hot iron about.
Oh, yeah.
For me, I can put a bit of music on, I can just focus on the ironing, and go off into my own little world, and it's a great little bit of escape for an hour
Oh,
or two.
brilliant.
And in fact,
Yeah.
in our house, it is an hour or two because it's 7 baskets worth.
Oh,
You
is it?
know,
Wow.
yeah. I'm a bit like Jesus when it comes to ironing.
Yeah.
I open the cupboard and 12 baskets appear full of
Oh, God.
full of bounty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's my thing, and it's good that you found that space. So you're looking at the moment for, just so that people know if they're listening to this, you're looking for more private cleans out there as well for yourself.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
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 And what sort of area do you cover?
It's basically just on the Wirral because obviously with the price hikes with the fuel costs, and I don't want to put like too much mileage on my car. I drive a purple A3 Audi. It's about 20 years old, but it does me good.
Of course, it's purple.
Oh God, yeah, because I did have purple hair once. It's
Yeah.
now copper. So I used to call myself PPK, positive purple Katie.
I love that. Oh, what is it about the color purple that's so
Well,
endearing?
I went through a phase of like obsession of the color purple because I've got purple accessories in my house. Like fleece blankets, mugs, cutlery. Cutlery is purple. Me plates are purple, ring round them, and all that.
Well, you'd get
Yeah.
on really well with James Dyson, wouldn't you? I mean,
Oh
look at
gosh,
all of
yeah,
his
definitely, yeah.
his vacuum cleaners over the years. Loads of them purple. Did you know it actually follows? His cleaners actually follow an art movement.
Oh right.
That's why they're like that. It's not just because he thought purple's a fancy color.
Yeah, yeah.
There's actually meaning behind it, which
Oh,
is a great
definitely
thing.
there is. Yeah, I like the meaning behind purple. It means royalty.
It does. It
It
does.
does.
It's a very, very royal color.
It is.
Now, listen, we first met because of Move. How did you find Move? And what did finding Move mean to you?
Well, I've known Mark Waldron for quite some time now through B&I,
Right.
and since he started up Move, I thought, right, this is my kind of thing and all that. Get online and get networking, walk around the marina and all that. I've just recently started it up again, to walk around the marina. and I thought I'm gonna do it every Sunday.
Cool. How
And
did you find it?
I will love it.
Yeah.
The only thing is, if it's windy, it takes your breath away. Talking and all that. So yeah, it's a bit
This,
challenging.
yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
Oh, I can
yeah.
imagine. Yeah, but it's good to get up early doors and get out
Oh
and
gosh,
get some fresh air and sort of almost feel like you've achieved something before the day's even begun. Yeah.
this is it. You see, yeah, because I've been waking up 6:30 every morning when I was on holiday.
Right.
I went on holiday on my own to Devon on a coach trip. And I've been like waking up like 6:30. I think it's like my body clock. My body clock's like automatically waking me up, early doors, and I'm like, raring to go because like when I was on holiday, breakfast started at 7:30 till like 10. I was one of the first ones there because I was like really hungry in the morning. I thought, right, I've got to get me breakfast down me. Yeah, it was fab.
Wow. Did you enjoy Devon? Obviously, that's close to my part of the world. I'm here in Somerset. But
Oh, right, okay.
was that is that your sort of holiday of choice?
Yeah, because I've never been to Devon or Cornwall, so I thought I jumped off the chance. Because basically, what happened was, I got an email from GB Tours, and then a letter came through me letterbox about the same holiday, and I thought something's trying to tell me something to go, and I thought, right, I didn't hesitate. I phoned up GB Tours, and I said, right, I want to book a holiday, this holiday to Babbacombe in Devon.
Oh, Babacom.
And
Yeah,
I was
very
like,
nice.
wow, yeah. It was
Yeah.
fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I
You
thought,
were you were just saying just before we came on that you're quite a spiritual person, and that actually you felt like you're being told,
oh yes.
that working for yourself was the right thing to do. How many? And I said some people just feel that as like a gut reaction, but you know it's good to go with your gut, and you agreed with me. How many people do you think overthink things in terms of what's the right thing for them in life?
Basically, I had a mental breakdown about say 10 years ago, and I've been like, very intuitive about, things happening, in the around us and everything else. And it was only recently I took up Reiki, which is energy
Oh,
healing.
right. Yep. Yep.
And I thought, right, I want to do Reiki because, like, you get yourself in tuned with your chakras. You've got about 7 chakras in the body system. And if one of them's like unbalanced, then you're on like a slippery slope to try and balance all your chakras out and everything else. Yeah, but apart from that, yeah, I'm very like decisive. I can be stubborn sometimes. If somebody's like trying to force something on you, and I'm like, I'm having to like rethink. Because like there comes the time when there's red flags coming up, and I thought something's telling me that's not right, or and I'm just like intuitive, and I thought that's not right.
So that's interesting. And I mean this in the politest way, then, but as someone that says they're stubborn and intuitive and knows their own mind, etc. When you've been along to move meetings, which are online, and you meet with a group of other business people, how do you find that dynamic in terms of other people offering their opinions up or having their opinions about your own business, etc.? Do you welcome that? Do you find that it's done in a sensitive manner?
Yeah, there's it because like obviously I'm like mindful because I do a lot of meditation. I do a meditation session at night time and a morning meditation, just like being positive, and it sets you off, that day and everything else. And it's just one of them, I think it's like tweaking your mindset as well by being mindful.
Yeah.
And I welcome any opinions or anything like that. But then if I'm like getting opinionated, I thought, right, I'll take that on board and like tweak the bits that I don't want and just like send it out to the universe. I thought, right, I don't want that. Send it out to the universe, because I follow the full moon cycles every month. So we do like a bit of a ritual going on. So I write down like affirmations and everything else and burn it to the universe. And I do that on a monthly basis.
You're an incredibly interesting person, Katie. I mean, if someone has a little meeting with you, or you meet them in a networking situation, not only can you talk Reiki and spiritual affirmations and stuff like that, cleaning, and all of the various other things that you've got going on business wise, but also, I mean, have you got other hobbies outside of all of this?
Yes, I've got hobbies. I
Oh
play.
wow!
I played the alto saxophone badly, but I can get a few tunes out of it.
Wow!
And I've also got a musical keyboard and I can play Imagine on it. I got taught how to play Imagine by the keyboardist from the Flock of Seagulls. I don't know if you remember the band.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, my post just the other day was all about Flock of Seagulls.
Oh, was it really? I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
yeah. No, what a great band. Yeah, no, I actually interviewed somebody last year who just been doing an album with the drummer of a Flock of Seagulls. Great band, fantastic
Yeah.
band. If people don't remember, Wishing, I had a photograph of you or something to remind me.
Oh, yeah.
One of their great songs. Other songs are available on their albums. But yeah, and it was all the haircuts. Do you remember that,
Exactly,
Katie?
yeah. I can't remember, but I'm going to have to go on YouTube after and have a look.
Fantastic era, that era in terms of music, all of that electronic music, brilliant.
No, I know. I was into that. Yeah.
So you got to taught how to play Imagine by
John Lennon.
by John Lennon.
Yeah.
or by someone from the Flock of Seagulls.
No, it was by somebody from the Flock of Seagulls. It was the keyboardist teaching me how to play Imagine by John Lennon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've actually got a story myself
Right.
that I learned the other day about John Lennon and Imagine. I interviewed a guy who actually was in the studio when George Michael had brought John Lennon's piano that
Wow.
he recorded Imagine on, and he was hugging the keyboard to have a photograph taken, and then as he brought his arm away, he scratched the piano.
Oh dear.
He never told
Crazy.
George Michael that while he was alive. But it's there in the museum now. If anyone wants to go and see the scratch that John Stewart put in it, so there we go.
Right.
So what's your ambition going forward, Katie? What do you want to achieve in the next year or so?
Well, I'm 48 a week on Friday, would you believe?
Very young.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my ambition is to save up as much money as I can, because I want to do a cruise for my 50th birthday.
Wow. Yeah. Anywhere in particular?
I want to do the Norwegian fjords and see the Aurora Borealis.
You want to see the Northern Lights?
I want to see the Northern Lights.
Just say the Northern Lights. It's so much easier.
I know. Yeah. I can't. It's like a tongue twister to me.
Is that something you've always wanted to do, Katie?
Oh yes, yeah. I mean, I've seen the Northern Lights on like video. I'd rather see it in the flesh. So it's like I'll be like mesmerized, by the lights and everything else. And I thought, wow, this is my dream.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Well, let's hope you get there. And I think with the support of people from Move, you will get there as well. I know you're already doing some cleaning for some of them, which is great. And hopefully, some more will come.
Oh yeah.
Just one last thing on Move before we go, which is, if you had anything you could say to anyone that was thinking about coming on and perhaps joining the networking or joining the Move online, what would you say to kind of encourage them to have a look at it?
Just do it. Just face it head on and just do it. Yeah. Because it's all good at the end of the day, because you're going to get a lot of support with the Move community anyway, which I love. And only today I've had to update my data on my phone because I ran out this morning. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, what? Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to speak to people from the
Exactly. Yeah.
community. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. I
Yeah, well,
know.
that's one of the things perhaps people don't know is that when you join Move, there are sort of WhatsApp chats, etc., that you can get involved with, and people update people about what they're doing in business on a daily basis, etc., as well as everything that happens online on the Move pages, on social media, etc. So, there's a lot of support out there that people can just ask anything, really, can't they? I mean,
Oh gosh, yeah.
some of the things that people ask for on the chat, it can be a little thing like, I don't know what to do about this VAT return, or I don't know what to do about this particular thing in my business, and there's always someone there to answer, which is a great thing, and it's a great support structure and network to have. So it's been an
Yeah.
absolute pleasure having
Oh,
you on today.
you're welcome.
Did you
Yeah.
want to get look, because you said to me that it's like being on TV? Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to?
No,
Out there?
no.
No.
I'd like to tell you that
Yes.
I've something, because coming back home from holiday, I thought, right, I want to get on the TV, the proper TV. So
Yes.
I've applied to go on Big Brother. Would you believe? I'm like, yes, go for
Have
it.
you really?
Yes,
Wow. We've
I
heard it
know.
first here. You've applied to
Yeah,
go on Big Brother.
I've applied to go on
Wow.
Big Brother. Yeah,
Oh my
I was like,
word.
you're
How
gonna have to
exciting
follow
is
me
that?
now. I know.
Yeah. How exciting is that? When does that audition process take place? How long before you know?
I assume it's going to be autumn next year, so a bit of a wait,
Wow.
but days are going fast at the moment. So
Okay,
you
well
bet.
then having been told that, there's only two other questions that I need to ask to finish on very quickly then, Katie, which is who would be the worst person to be in the Big Brother house with, and who would be the best person to be in the Big Brother house with?
Oh, I don't know. I can't tell you that.
No?
I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me think on it, and I'll tell you in
Okay, if
the
you want to
move.
know who Katie would not like to or would like to be in the Big Brother house, you're just going to have to ask. So do connect with Katie on social media. She's here on LinkedIn. What other platforms are you on, Katie?
I'm on Facebook as Katie Toale. I'm on Instagram as well as Katie Toale or Toale Katie. And I'm also on Twitter as well, Toale Katie or Katie Toale. Just just go.
She's everywhere, just like
I'm
she is with
everywhere.
her cleaning, etc. So connect with Katie. Do ask her. Have a conversation about her Big Brother application, and maybe ask her now once she's had a chance to think about it, who she wouldn't necessarily like to go into the house with. Katie, it's been a pleasure talking to you today. Please do subscribe to this and follow us on each of the platforms. If you haven't followed the Move Online page on LinkedIn, for example, do follow that so you can watch more editions of Move TV as they happen. This will sit here for the next week or so and revolve around, so there's plenty of chance for you to watch it back. If you've enjoyed watching this when you have watched it, do share it with someone else by tagging somebody in. And until next time, this has been Move TV with me, Graham Cove, and Katie Toale. Thanks for being our guest today. Bye for now.
Bye.